right, time for a new video here, and that is room reorganization. And yeah, been taking some time to work out a lot of the mess that was seen in the prior vlog. So basically, for now, what I've done, just to get things rolling here as far as the change log is concerned, I moved the loose laptops over up here, and I put them underneath the bed for the moment, just so that they're out of the way. Kind of move these laptop bags out of the way, and that way I can get access to this dresser a little more easily instead of having this big mound of stuff here on the floor. Obviously, this monitor is not staying here in this location. It's going to go onto the new desk when it arrives. And yeah, this big old meme is going to probably get moved way over here, and it's going to get put at an angle probably in this corner. Hopefully not to cover that outlet, and right in the back there. And that'll allow this to hopefully stay where it is, and then I'll have a space to which my dresser can be there. We'll have to see what kind of angle it's going to go at. And then obviously this stuff's going to get unloaded off the top of it. Probably going to put my server up here because it's going to have a home. So I'll probably just put the dorm server, or what was the dorm server, in between where these two machines are. That way I can then connect it to the network, or I could probably, I don't know, it seems like it'd be a little heavy to put on top of this because it looks like it would probably give, so don't want to try that. But could be possibility, if anything, really. I could just put it up there on the top of the room, or I could probably put it on the floor, but then I risk it getting dirty with a bunch of dust, and it basically acts like a vacuum cleaner. Gotta find a place to put these shirts, so that's still kind of in progress here, and whatnot. Then that omen's probably going to come out, go into that cupboard over there, and that'll be the shared computer between my grandma and I. At least that way I have a little workshop machine, and she has something that she can use that's significantly faster than the Athlon 2 computer that sits down there. That was also hers. And then, yeah, slow progress indeed. And then I got plenty of coats I gotta hang up. I gotta get this thing eventually listed, but I'm gonna do a video with it first, so that's upcoming. Of course, you might have already seen that video by the time you're watching this. Depending on when this goes live, we'll have to see. This is kind of an ongoing thing, so yeah. Now, for those who have not watched the prior vlog that kind of leads up to this series, if you will, when I moved out of my dorm room, that's okay. So basically, what I'm going to do is we got an L desk on order from Amazon, and what we're going to probably do as far as the setup goes, we're going to have the longer portion of the desk, because it's actually kind of a longer portion on one side, shorter portion for the L extension on the other side. So we're going to have the longer portion facing up against this side of the wall, because, well, then it probably won't conflict with that. There should be enough room for that. And then the shorter portion can go across this wall here, so that way I'll have some room to put a nightstand, and I can also get out of my bed. Not ideal, but, you know, hey, it's something that of which might be able to work with. And then, obviously, again, there'll still be the setup here for Grams and I to use if we ever really needed to. So my main computer is going to go underneath this desk, and hopefully that means we can do more computer videos once again. And I can also work on computers because I'll have my own little dedicated workbench area thing, if you will. So, not perfect by any means, but I'm trying to dialogue what I can where I can, because I figure that's probably the best thing that I can do right now. And yeah, as of the moment, compared to the mess that it was before, this is quite a bit better. And at least now I can, walk places in this room. But obviously we're going to do some more, hopefully this afternoon. Now that I'm not constrained to homework, I can actually, get something done. But, I've still got to call, the ISP, and I still got to figure out internet and get that stuff sorted. So, yay, fun stuff. Okay, I'll see if I can get some of the stuff off the top of this dresser here.
Stuff out of the way. If we can get this thing moved today, there's one more thing I'll have to take care of later, which will be great. Okay, now this, something off the top of it might be alright. I just put over,
Run out of space here. Oh, there goes that, whatever that was.
okay. Take out this top thing here. It doesn't look like I dusted, which is pretty good. Okay, now, hopefully as long as I don't
here. What the heck is behind here? Nice little keyboard thing, of which I don't even know if I still have the keyboard. I have to look into that. And then, well, notepad and some other stuff, so sweet. Now I gotta get this thing over here turned off because I gotta get this chair mat up and I gotta move the garbage can. I gotta move my main computer, obviously. And then I get this dresser moved. All right, got the wide angle on. So let's get this chair mat up here, which is quite comically yellowed over the years of sun exposure, but oh well. Let's see if I can find a place to put this real quick. Might have to set up here along with everything else for the moment. Okay, now I'll pick up that loose wire, off with you. All right, now here we go. Nope, we literally just cannot push it any further. Is it just running up against the floor seal or the trim? Well, okay. Well, that's not really going to work at all now, isn't it? Unless I shove this thing over a little bit. And, I mean, I could. Doesn't stop me from it. I just have to move all these out of the way. And then I could probably shoehorn this over a few inches and get this thing tucked into the corner. Could probably do that. I'll have to do that real quick.
So all these things are going to have to move. And that's going to just be a big mess. It doesn't really be a mess as it is. It takes the freaking cardboard. Very nice, very nice. And it doesn't really matter too much. It runs out of the way. Have to like move stuff right here. Move this power strip. Now, here comes the very fun part. Moving this sucker.
Okay, looks like there might be a way that I can grab it. Maybe if I'm careful. Come on. Nope. Nope. She ain't budging. Probably it's a little bit too much for me, but I figured this was going to be something that was going to bite off more than I could chew. Well, crap. Nope. That's fun. I guess I'll get you guys off the little spot there. So you can kind of see what I was trying to go for, but I don't think we're going to have the kind of space for that because I think we've got too much of a gap here. That's hitting the trim on the floor way down there. So obviously, yeah, can't really get it into the corner. Oh well, I'll have to figure something out. Because that dresser, oh boy, yeah. Yep, as I figured, that's not going to work. So for now, we're just going to have the dresser kind of like this. No, not ideal, but we're going to probably have to see about getting a different dresser because we were doing some more measurements. And yeah, this one's just too big, which is fair enough. So now at this point, it's just a matter of getting back in this corner, getting all that stuff back up. I'm going to vacuum underneath there and then, yeah, get stuff set back up. That's kind of what I'm going to have to do. So I guess I'll set the camera back up and we'll get back after it, I guess. All right, all vacuumed up. So yeah, not the best, but at least for now, I'll have a little bit more space in which I can probably put these things and reorganize them. So let's have to see what the measurements are. I'm gonna have to grab that measuring tape again because I'm gonna measure out the desk, because it's gonna obviously take up quite a bit of space in this corner. So let's see here if I grab this. So not the most accurate of measurements, but like going up right up against the wall there where the curtain is, roughly speaking. This is about 70 inches. So yeah, the longest part of this desk should easily fit in here. No problems. I just have to also move the stuff right here, which we'll do eventually. And then that means we can get the long portion of this desk into there. And obviously the shorter portion is going to fit in here easily enough. And then once that's in, that should give me quite a wide open space to have a chair in here with an office mat and to be able to pretty easily do what I need to do. So I think that should work, all things considered. Of course, desk is on its way in, so there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to do anything about that right now, but that's fine. So anyways, so this meme right here, the old HP Omen, that's probably going to go into, oh, excuse me, I just burped, into the cubby hole there, because that's about the only thing that's going to fit that will give more power. The main system of mine is going to have to just, go over here or something. That's just how it is. Or I just kind of loosely drape it over here, because that's about all I've also got. So yay, I love space constraints, but that also makes it more of a challenge trying to make things work. So steady progress, but I'm probably going to get these shirts and whatnot taken care of. And then, of course, I can't really take care of the game discs and movie discs right now just because I don't have another pouch to put stuff into. Otherwise, yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go and put this back down there on the floor, and we'll get back after probably a little bit. We're going to figure out some food ideas, and I don't know, I may or may not come back to this another day. We'll have to see. I may see if I can get myself a folding table, actually. Might go out to the garage and see what's out there. Hopefully you all aren't minding the wide angle. Hope it's not too shaky. Not doing the best job at this. But I think we moved the folding tables somewhere else in the house. And I don't remember where we put them. Either that or my grandma's currently using them. That might just be a possibility. Didn't think of that. But that's okay. I'll figure something out. All right, so I big-brained, and I just remembered that all of the folding tables of ours we moved to a shed. So if I go out here to this shed, we'll have to see what we got here. Oh yeah, we've definitely got one. And that should fit, I hope. Let me turn the camera around. Right there, that white plastic one. We'll have to move this old wooden one here. But otherwise, that one there should be able to just pull this one out here real quick. Oh, that was not what I had in mind. I was dropping holiday stuff. That's okay. I'll have to fix that later. Right now, I'm going to get this table up and out of here. Wide angle, activate. Oh, please don't knock anything else over. Ugh. Okay, perfect. All right. So yeah, I'm going to bring this in, and likely I'm going to have to move, if I'm thinking about this correctly, I'm probably going to have to move the computers that were by the corner to get this table in there. That should be fine. That should be serviceable enough, I would assume. So I'll just have to get this table in here and shut the shed and go from there. That should be fine, I hope. Oh yeah, preliminarily, this is probably going to be almost double the width, so those are going to have to move, but that's fair. And I might even have to just put this in at a bit of an angle because, well, this thing might be too long, but I don't know. Do some measurements. I got the measuring tape here, but I'm going to think, as this is going to be just a smidge too wide, but again, I'd be willing to work with that. Yeah, approximately 36 inches at half length, so I am definitely going to be right up against here and right up against the wall, so I might be able to just put it flat. That would be excellent. Back to work. All right, it's time for the standard lens this time. Yee yee. All right, and there we go. Folding table is a success. That'll work pretty much. Just gotta get a little bit closer, and then beauty. That's how we do. All right, so yeah, definitely a bit large, but it's quite a nice work surface. And then I can plop things up there like my Dell 24-inch ultra sharp and my beloved late 2012 21.5-inch iMac, which I'll probably be using to edit this video with. And I'm knocking stuff over. Yeah, you just put this up here, and just like that. Well, I mean, not exactly like that, obviously, because I'll probably have the iMac over there, and I'll probably put the PC off to the left. But yeah, I think that would work. That would work a treat, honestly. And then I also have over here, amidst all this stupid mess, my little 22-inch Dell Ultra Sharp that I also used. So we can get that up there on the table. And then the server can probably go right down there. Yes, that actually might work. Okay, I think that'll work. I just got to do some more work, obviously. Work. Oh, it's going to come together nicely. At least temporarily, it's going to look pretty good. All right, time for another intermission here. I'm at home, and here's my storage trailer, if you will. It's obviously messy in here too because I literally just moved out. So to put it this way, not everything is in order. I'm needing my flashlight on, so one moment. There we go, that's a little better. So actually, because I'm using the wide angle camera, it's going to be a little hard to get light into the sensor. So we'll just have to make do with what we can do right now. So basically, while I'm out here, what I'm going to do is I need to get DisplayPort cable and a DVI cable for my main computer monitors. I need to get power cords. I need to get my mouse, because I need a mouse for my computer because I was using my grandma's computer mouse, and obviously I don't want to be using that thing long term for some reasons. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to get other than my Netgear Nighthawk Wi-Fi router, which is a pretty nice router. So I'm going to see if I can get that hooked up, and then I can get the server at home up and running with gigabit networking, and that'll allow me to do some future projects. As you can see, I've got plenty of memes to go around, including some back there and some over here, and way around the corner. Got plenty of memes, so, all right. I'm gonna get to digging here. Let's see what we can find. Now, I'm not sure what the status is gonna be of everything. That'll be in a separate video where I evaluate everything. So for now, it's just kind of loosely tossed everywhere without any regards of thought. That's a box that is empty. That could be useful for packing stuff. But let's see. I'm trying to think of what I had where and where I would find stuff, because I think the cables I'm going to be looking for are going to be in this black tote down here. Why did I do that to myself? It's right in front of a CRT. Oh well, I was in a rush, so forgive me. All right, I'm going to get to digging. Okay, it's a bit messy, but that's fine because, obviously I'm still trying to move, so that's my excuse for the moment as to why everything's everywhere. And I didn't bother to grab a box. And there's some garbage from when I went to McDonald's, so forgive me. It's kind of intertwined within all this stuff. Anyways, DisplayPort cable, DVI cable. Got an unboxing knife because you never know you're going to need one of those. I got my trackball from my Mac. I got my Netgear Nighthawk. That we can hook that up. Got power cords for everything. I grabbed an extra keyboard because that'll go on the desk in the computer room for my grandma and that PC setup. And I grabbed a couple of laptop power bricks because I don't know when I'm going to need them, so I figured I'd come prepared. So that'll include the one for the Fujitsu Lifebooks, Dells, and HPs. So I think I'm good. So let's get back home and let's start getting stuff set. Oh yeah, actually, for one more thing. Oh, actually, two more things. Thin client, number one. Power strip, number two. You never know you're going to need an extra power strip. Good job, people, leaving your turn signal on. Gotta love it. That's the kind of level up. Yep, there you go. Thank you. All right, now let the fun begin. Now, I got my main desktop underneath here. It's kind of hard to see, so apologize. We're not going to be looking at it too long. So probably I think that's where it's going to sit, because obviously we got the long little support bars of the folding table. So yeah, it should work out just fine how I've got this laid out, with the sort of the iMac off to the right and the two monitors set up there. Of course, I'll adjust this later as necessary, but that's going to be the idea for down here. So I just need to start connecting things up, like my display port, DVI, power, all that stuff. Get this thing up and running. I'm gonna have to strangle an Ethernet cord behind there and run it to the PC, but that's not that big of a deal. I can do that pretty easily enough. So hopefully that all works out, and I gotta get another patch cable into the server here so I can get that up and running. But again, that'll be here in just a little bit. I want to see if I can get the main rig up and running. I know that thing will power on, but you know, obviously. All right, more work. Okie doke, so it's the next day, and I figure I'm going to wrap this video up real quick and get it on its way. I've already edited up to this point, as you can kind of see over here on the timeline. So the setup's kind of working. As you can see, I've got all my stuff working. Main rig is sitting down here looking all flashy as always, even though probably nobody's going to ever see it, which is probably fair enough. Everything's still kind of strung everywhere. It's just how it is right now, in the middle of a lot of stuff. And of course, it's still kind of messy, but that's to be expected. Probably make a part 2 at some point whenever I start getting some more stuff done. I don't want to drag this video on way too long. I mean, it's already gone long enough. So with that having been said, I appreciate you all coming to watch. And if you stuck it all the way through to the end, I really appreciate it. I know this isn't the most exciting series, but it is what it is. So regardless, I really do appreciate you all coming to watch. And if you liked it, well then you know what to press. And if you didn't like it so much, well then you also know what to press. And if you want to see more, click the subscribe button down below and click the bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. And with that having been said, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.